couldn't do that shit.
Yeah. Anyway, can we go on?
Yeah, I'm starting everything. And yeah, we are live.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, when last we left off, Bryndal and the Longwatcher had just taken over a ship from a group of Soissonian pirates known as the Motley Crew. With the death of Nikki Six, they docked at the port of Claroy, which is right over
And have
here
sent an
on the
honest
map.
message to the rest of the gang.
And from Claroy, they have set back off. I believe they are destined to, you can correct me if I'm wrong, Bryndal's home country of Barak Doom.
Now, we're changing your plans. We're actually gonna go start colonizing now.
So we need to send
We'll wait on
people
that.
to
We
the-
will
Anyway.
listen to my
Yeah, we
proposal
killed it.
before we actually do something. And also, can we please stay at port
Yeah.
while I discuss this?
Yeah. Shall the actors take it away?
No.
Yeah. If you can, Steve, you can move it inside here in this captain's cabin.
Oh. Whoops. So
Alright,
I was
are you
hoping
ready?
we would open through the
Yes,
door.
we are ready,
Yeah.
sir. Begin.
All right. Brindle sits at the table inside the captain's cabin, which of course is big enough for Longwatcher, and he stands there. Longwatcher,
Yes.
I have thought about this ever since I got this crew. We
You've been
need to.
thinking.
We still need to earn money while we go towards my home. And I see a lot of opportunity with a ship like this, and further opportunities away some far away place. And I'd like to talk to this about you since we are battle brothers now, as we have both claimed the ship together. I've been thinking we could take some cargo and maybe ferry some people along the way for extra cash to actually earn some money along the way as we go, at least for me, home. And after that, I think if we can keep this ship and got a good business going, I can petition the High King to actually charter this into a merchant company. Would you assist me in this endeavor? And he puts out his hand for a handshake.
Press X to no.
There is
This
no
is-
lies in his voice.
I like where this is going. At least if we can transport some cargo and people, maybe we have enough money to at least keep these guys a little longer, at least enough to where they can train us a little more to how to run the ship, and possibly maybe in the future either have them hire them full time, or at least long enough to where they can train us to actually run the ship by ourselves. I like what you're thinking.
Yes, this was my line of thinking. I haven't.
As a believer of the free market here, I think this is a great opportunity.
I
It's
mean,
been
this
a
is
long
the
time
time
since
of
I had to
development of Burmese
think
capitalism.
properly. I've done nothing but wander the countryside, but now that I have an opportunity like this, I have mulled this over. And what do you think? Shall we go ahead and do this and partition my High King to charter us as a merchant company in his name?
The word is petition, by the way, not partition.
I think he's actually right. It's partition, not petition, you idiot.
No.
It's partition now.
What do you
I
think?
mean, as you know, I swear I belong to no king. I belong to no king as my people just travel along the mountains. So if we need to request that your king partitions our
Petition!
then
And-
Now they're doing
we
it this
must
way.
then I will swear loyalty to your king and your king only for the time being.
I'm just saying, if he could give us his blessing, then we could run a merchant company by the two of us and potentially.
I will only
earn-
agree to swear loyalty so long as he partitions our fleet.
That can be arranged, my good friend. Now, I'd like to, by your permission, go to the town, see which people needs to go up north, or maybe ferry some cargo. Then maybe we could earn some extra coin along the way.
You go do that. I want to take the rest of the boys, and we're gonna start charting, get ready to go up north. And once you've returned, we will set off on our journey.
Of course, just think of that we might have to take every stop on the way. Because there's always
Exactly.
opportunity with a ship that has a lot of ports.
Alright, Benno, you do that. I will stay here and keep an eye on the boys. You go into town and work your drum and your bagpipes.
Of course. I then stand up and walk off to, to get into the city. And,
While he's doing that,
So-
I need to go on another Discord because someone's fucking bitching here right
Question:
now.
where have you docked? There's.
We talked to your mom, but that's besides the story.
Yeah.
Are you docking in a? Are you still in
Global.
Soissons?
Yeah, there's
yeah,
one.
within Cleroy, Soissons, yes.
Look at
As I said, I'd like to at least be there docked
you
while
haven't
I
left-
talk to him.
You haven't
No.
even
While I
left
talk to him
Cleroy?
about this proposition.
Wait, you haven't even left Cleroy?
Exactly.
Oh
No,
shit!
they haven't.
All right, you're still there. Okay.
They literally took the ship over and then brought it back.
Uh-huh.
All right.
And that's where we stopped. And as
Okay.
I said, we're not going anywhere. I'm just talking to this with Longwatcher, and he approved. So I'm gonna go to the town now and see if there's anyone that needs ferry up north, or maybe someone has a cargo, which we can deliver to there for, payment.
Let me. see
There
if
are
I
no
can
laws
get-
against that. And of course, I'll keep this above books, so no smuggling shit or anything.
Oh, so you're okay. You're gonna stay above collar.
Yeah. At least for now.
I don't see that staying that way for very long.
Neither. Why do you think I want my High King to charter this endeavor? Now, may I go to the docks and see if I can, tell a lot of some people that if they need ferry and up ways north and east, at least somewhere that direction, we might.
Wait, who
Go.
joined?
I'm here to partition.
He doesn't know what
Okay.
petition means.
Ha ha ha.
No, I'm pretty sure I'm saying you're right. You an idiot.
Yeah.
Fucking
Anyway, I
man
go
goes
to a
college.
I go
Yeah,
to
you
a
can do it at port.
Yeah.
Basically on board the ship.
So anyway,
I'm
so
go-
were we docking the ship? Are we docking it on top of Jeff,
We're-
or near Jeff, or over Jeff, or?
We're supposedly docked in
Yeah,
Clover.
you're already at port.
I have a map of
All right.
Cleroy. I'm gonna post it.
Brenda, do you need my character to go with you? Or do you want me to stay on the ship? I really do.
Stay in the ship. You're the captain.
Fair
It
enough.
is- It is.
The PNG for Cleroy was so powerful that it crashed my Discord.
Right.
Some
All
odd
the
reason,
shit
some odd reason, we even got the
inside.
newspaper in the mountains.
Bro, that was a powerful fucking JPEG. It crashed my Discord.
Wow.
That is.
I
a
don't think I've ever heard of
powerful
JPEG crashing anything, but okay.
Do I look
What are
like
you
I know
running?
what a JPEG
A computer
is?
that still runs Windows 95? I mean,
Here's
Alright.
here's Cleroy, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. All right, I go to the docks and I at least put some feelers out and ask if there's anyone that needs ferry, to the northeast, or
Actually,
need some cargo sent out there.
that does not run through. Let's. Oh boy.
You see 2 or 3 other people doing the exact same thing you are.
I like to hear what all prices they offer.
They are offering a silver per mile traveled. Roughly.
I wonder if I should make it 5 copper
This is a better map, actually. Okay, let me repost this.
or 8 copper, which make it 2 copper cheaper. I point to the other 2 and I say, I charge 2 copper less for the cheapest of those two. Very loudly.
I forgot there's not a river that runs through Claroy. Here's a better map. Also, Max was conscripted into the Prussian army. He has to go fight the Austrians in Silesia. He'll be back in 7 years.
Anyway, what happens?
So
You'll get about 15 people looking interested in or reduced wage.
we get some new music now that we're in the city.
All right, I tell them to at least, yeah, if they are interested, then look for the sleeping giant, and I, point at the ship, and at least to pay to me so I can, bring them along. Any cargo, any ferry, I charge 2 copper less. That's my spiel, and I do it in a very showmany way. While I kind of look smugly over to the other 2 criers.
You'll get 15 passengers and
How much cargo?
let's see, about 200 pounds of cargo.
Okay, do I need to go negotiate or at least talk to?
You're the one who said it's 8 copper for passage.
Yeah.
Is it 8 copper for cargo also?
Basically, yeah, just to screw over the 2 copper less for what are the others charging?
They're
Classic
charging-
undercut.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
Classic undercut.
of course.
Hold on, let me see my book here. I have a chart actually. Let me see my book. I got it from my ex for Christmas, so. Let's see here. Services, whores, no pain. That's wealth, meals, poor. How to buy Michael's character in game. Might want to know that one later.
It's 1 silver piece per mile is the average.
For buying Rhiannon?
I mean, you're gonna buy Rhiannon, what are you gonna do? Make her slave?
For every 1 mile, you need to pay Rhiannon's character 1 silver piece.
I mean, all I can imagine is like I can just imagine Steve's character sitting there on a throne with Rhiannon attached on a chain wearing the Star Wars.
The
Leia
fucking
outfit.
slave Leia shit.
Okay,
I mean,
Well,
it's,
sure.
Longwatcher does sound like Jabba the Hutt.
well, sure.
Got Solo.
Let's say I charge 8 copper, and if there's
Okay,
a tariff, they'll have
one of the 3
pay
people
it.
are charging, or one of the people is charging like a silver and 2 copper. The one's charging silver, 1 copper, and you come in there with 8 copper.
Just
Yeah.
undercutting everything.
Real quick, my favorite.
yeah.
Question. Is 10 coppers worth 1 silver?
Yes.
Okay, good to know.
My favorite
And I
Java
imagine
line
10
has
silvers
to-
equal 1 gold piece. And then
Okay,
20
if
copper
one
is
of them
equal
is
to 2
charging
gold
1 silver and 1 copper, then I did say that
Oh, actually, let me-
I'll undercut the cheapest of these two with 2 copper. That makes it 9. And because he's charging 1 copper and 1 silver.
Question
I
though.
imagine
I
Does
know.
that are you still making profit by undercutting your opponents, or
The funny thing is he has no idea. He's never done this
what's the
before.
profit margin for this shit?
He
We
has
don't have
no
a profit
idea.
margin. We just started out.
He
Any
has
money,
zero idea. He has no
We're
idea.
700 gold pieces in the
Hey.
whole pass. What do you think we are?
we get
imagine-
out of this and it's like, yeah, all right, we made our first delivery of passengers and the company is 700 ducats in debt. All right.
We're
Just
doing
imagine, like, right now, that moment when they realize that Profit Margin is a picture of Patrick sitting down on the floor, nailed to his head with a hammer in his hand. But the other thing you have to wonder is, if you're undercutting certain people, like, is some guy played by Joe Pesci could come and say, "Hey, I gotta
It's
tell you
French
something."
Joe Pesci. He's like, hey, I got to
No,
tell
man,
you, friend.
no, man, he's still Italian.
Why are
he's still
you
Italian.
undercutting the boat the fish the
I
passenger
can't
ferry
hear.
guild?
You
There's probably
fucked
some
up.
guild.
No.
There's probably some guild that you're violating, like the fucking sacred monopoly of.
Yeah, we're actually.
They have, but the funny thing is he wouldn't know at all.
Yeah, no, you
No.
have no idea of what like the economy of this
The-
place
the-
is.
Hold on, Baz.
How the
Baz,
fucking
the,
guild system works.
Baz. The merchant union is about to fucking go on strike because of this shit.
No, like early modern economies, like as feudalism was dying and early capitalism was emerging, you still have to contend with like guilds and shit, where they have these
So,
sort
anyways,
of like
Michael, how much does
monopolies
reading
over
cost out of
production.
curiosity?
More than you can ever afford.
Alright, fair enough. Hey, Baz, can you buy Rhiannon for me, please?
What do I get out of buying you Rhiannon? Do I get her like Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday? You get like Monday, Wednesday, Friday?
Yeah,
and
that
we
works.
share
mate.
Sunday.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
For a piece of our
There is peace in our time.
With these
No.
in our time.
no, for a piece of our company.
Ha! A piece
Fucking
of that
A.
ass.
See, here's the thing. Baz is gonna be fucking plowing me, and meanwhile, me and Rhiannon are probably gonna be like shopping, like getting food, and,
Did
like
you
playing
say
checkers
plowing
and
you?
some
Wait,
shit.
hold on. Did you say plowing you? Because I'm hoping I misheard that.
No, Baz is gonna be plowing Duke's character. Meanwhile, my character's gonna be playing board. My character's dead is gonna like playing board games,
It's
going
good. It's
shopping
good
with her,
cop
eating
and gat.
ice
It's the
cream,
good
you know,
cop,
doing shit
bad
like
cop
that.
of slavery.
Yeah, but I'm just like, hey, let's go hang out, do shit. Like, let's go be friends. Baz is like,
Anyway.
nah, fam, I'm gonna be laying some pipe down real quick.
Anyway, it's not like we're gonna stay in Cleroy, so I don't really give a shit if I piss
I'm making
off
her a
some-
dumpster.
So yeah, I'm just gonna charge 9 copper both for passengers
I'll be right
and
back in like 10
cargo
minutes. I have
going
to go to
north.
something urgently. Be right back. Bryndal, just
9
ad
copper
lib. I'll
for-
be on the
okay.
ship.
Yeah, since you told me that the lowest is charging 1 silver and 1 copper,
Uh-huh.
so I'm just gonna charge 9. As I said, I am doing 2 copper cheaper than the cheapest of these two. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna charge. Also, if there's any tariffs, then they will have to pay for the tariff. Is my deal, at least.
Any
So yeah, if there's any
like
tariffs,
like
then
thing is, tariffs are for trade. Like,
oh right. Okay, then delivery is no problem. Yeah, it's 9 copper.
yeah, if you're taking people as like a transport ship, then you're not paying tariffs. If you're shipping goods, like for like economic, like actual mercantile trade shit, then you got to deal with tariffs. You got to deal with fucking mercantilism. There's a whole
But then
bunch of
I'm just.
bullshit.
But then I am delivering cargo.
Oh, if you are, then yeah, there's tariffs.
Exactly. That's my spiel. There's
Okay.
9 copper, and if there's any tariffs, then they are responsible for paying them. Otherwise,
Do you know if the other guys are making their if your competition is making their guys pay their own
Nope.
tariffs?
no, it's just a deal I'm coming up with.
All
it's
right.
my way or the highway.
DM, how does the deal go over with the merchants of Claroy?
They're desperate enough to move their cargo. They'll accept the deal.
Hey!
How many?
Oh no, you
And
do
okay.
get the 15 people and the 200 pounds of cargo.
Okay. Can I at least get whatever? What kind of cargo is it that I can ascertain?
They don't want to tell you.
Okay.
Do you really
Shit,
want to
I'm
argue
getting
with these
called. I'll be right
motherfuckers?
back.
I'm just gonna say, if I were Bryndal, given the fact that this is a brand new trading operation I'm starting, I would not ask questions. I'd be like, all right, sir, I will take your money.
The truly bad thing is, and this is completely out of game, so nobody can actually use it.
Uh-huh.
They don't even know how good their crew is that they just hired.
Oh, yeah, no, they just hired these guys. This is the Sid Meier's
The
Pirates arc.
only thing that they managed to do is to take their ship from open seas and dock it without crashing it. That's the only knowledge they have.
Yeah. This is gonna be very interesting.
I've been zoning in and out of this conversation. So.
I really
they-
want to see if this merchant company actually ends up turning a profit.
At the cost they're making, probably not. Considering they
So-
just hired the crew.
Why were these merchants so desperate to, like, since Bryndal's not here,
All right, I'm
oh,
back.
never mind. Let's continue.
It's just a short
Had your
phone call.
chance.
Yup, you spit it out a little too late.
Yeah, fuck my question. Let's just move forward. It doesn't matter.
Okay. I was gonna ask. I'm gonna say I'm not gonna pry, but if there's any funky business, I won't hesitate to call your name. But sure, that's your risk. I'll still ferry it for the price, of course. And then just my next question to those merchants is, who am I gonna to? Who is the receiver of this cargo? You know, just get those details, and then I'll probably write it down in Dwarvish.
I swear to God, I want this to end with like episode 4. Like, even I get bored sometimes. You think I had a choice?
Yeah.
Fucking Han Solo shit going on here with.
Okay, John.
Steve
What
is
happens?
fucking Wookiee.
What happens to these terms?
They accept your terms and they tell you that it's. How far do we say Barack Doom is from?
Bark, Doom.
LaCroix.
Do we want to
Or
do
the next stop they needed to go? Because
I
we're
know.
gonna stop in the other places.
Shall we bust out the measuring stick?
Yes, please.
All right.
Please.
Let me stream. Share screen.
I just want to know.
Please.
All
Sir.
right. Does it? No. Okay, it's not working. Let me try this again.
Big screen.
Here. Wait. Here. Wait. No. That's not it.
Jeff, I swear to God, if you
Here
don't
it
get
is.
up with
Here it is. Hold on. No, it's just still showing the goddamn. No, that's the music tab. Hold on. Fuck you. I have shit to deal with. Here we go. Here it is. Okay.
Great.
So,
All right.
you see that little stick in the bottom corner? It's 0 to 100. I want you to
Yes.
mentally project that from where we are, Claroy. I have
Actually,
like now it's a
Okay.
200-mile stick. I want you to
Hold
mentally
on, hold
project
on.
that stick.
hold on. About 160. I'm using my lighter.
160 to Bark Doom?
No. I'm using my lighter. I took my lighter and measured it up to it, and it's about 160.
Okay, your lighter goes up to 160. My lighter goes on to like 120, like 130. So let's say, yeah, like 130 gets you to the, it gets you, like maybe like 140 miles gets you to the port of Roretle.
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Roretle.
Oui.
And then you go there,
Montreuil,
Montreuil, Clevelcy,
Levilski,
Corseville,
Corseville,
and then
Actually, they wanna go to Corseville.
Weishausen, Matzielstricht.
They
Yeah.
want to go to Corseville.
The whole vibe changes
what?
once you get
They
to
want to
these.
go to Corseville.
All right. And using my, well, my price to mileage, how much is that?
I gotta really bring up a calculator,
Alright,
figure this shit out.
130, 200 and fuck. Okay, let's get it back to the 200 meter. Let's try this again.
Right about there is about 160 with my lighter.
Yeah, hold on. All right, so yeah, 120. So 120 gets us there-ish. Another 120 gets you almost there. And a third 120 pretty much. So what was 120 multiplied by 3? That's 360?
360.
360 miles.
I'll be right
About
back.
Okay.
to Corseville. That's a very rough guesstimate based off of
Yeah.
a lot of crackhead measurements. So take that with the largest grain of salt, but about 300.
Times that by 9.
No, this was like if you ever seen that weird ass documentary made by the My Pillow guy where he tries to
Divide
like
that by 10.
prove how the election was stolen or whatever. It's a lot like that. It's crackhead
So
math.
divide that by 10. About 32.
32 what?
I'll be right back.
All right.
So yeah, it'll take anywhere between 320 to 360 miles to reach Corseville. I don't know how
And
long that will.
And with my charge of 9 coppers per mile,
So nine copper times, let's say 340. You know?
yeah, I'm gonna make him. I'm gonna ask him to make me a
That'd be
a balance account.
That'd be 3,060 copper,
Uh-huh.
which divided by what 10 is 306 silver. How much silver is in gold?
10,
10. Okay.
I think.
If it is 10, then you should make about 30 gold.
32 gold and 4 silver per person.
Per person.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought.
Once it's 9 copper per mile
Yeah.
per person.
Wait, per. Oh yeah, because all of the and
And-
there's like how many merchants are there that are signed
There
on
was
for this?
15 people and
So times
22,
so times
200 pounds of
15.
cargo.
So times 15. That means you get 459 gold combined if it's 15 merchants, each of them paying you 30 gold
Damn.
over the course of this journey. Then,
Although I'm gonna.
like
I
30
gotta
times
ask-
15 is yeah, like 460.
John, can I ask you real quick? I
Go
don't
ahead.
want this gold to end up in my or Longwatcher's pocket, but I'm gonna, can I make a impromptu treasury in the captain's log where I can, keep track of it, and then we can do expensive
You and
kind of list.
You and this is a recommendation that you're getting from like Virgil's like mind palaces projected across the universe or whatever.
No,
My advice
well-
is to put a small down payment into your treasury,
I
like
have
maybe
returned
take
with my
like
birth cake.
maybe take like a handful of gold each from you and from Longwatcher to make sure your treasury has
Hey,
technically
listen.
something on the balance.
Pass.
I
We
returned, but I missed.
We already paid the ship crew
No, but
6 months ahead.
but does that mean you've made it like a doubt? Like, do you have gold in the treasury
No,
on hand?
they actually
No.
spent everything they had to get the crew.
Okay.
Now
so
we
I
haven't
actually-
put
that
6
means,
money though.
that
hold
means
on,
that
hold
you
on,
have
hold on,
you
hold on,
really
hold on.
have
I have
to
money
don't
still.
fuck this
I
up.
still have money.
Okay.
Not enough to make it really worth it.
I would.
Yeah, I know. I
My
understand.
recommendation is I would put a small. Just put a 5 gold
Pass.
down payment on the
May I-
treasury.
May I speak?
Yeah, no, I was just making recommendations.
We
man.
we've from the cargo we sold from what the Motley Crew has stolen. We have used to pay. We have down pay. We already gave down payment to the ship crew for 6 months.
Yes,
So we
but
have them for 6 months without pay.
that doesn't
And
resolve
right
the
now,
issue.
we're calculating what we're gonna earn from this trip to go sit.
And it's about 460 gold if nothing goes wrong.
Uh-huh. And at every stop, we're gonna
I'm gonna go
look
see
for
if
more
there's a raid.
customers, so we earn more in the long run.
Okay, so Cherkov, so I just came back because we're celebrating
course.
someone's birth. Don't
Right.
question that. I'll explain later. What did I miss?
You're gonna make
Birthday Jesus.
460 gold if this goes off without a hitch.
What are we charging?
You're charging
Nine copper.
9 copper a mile, and you're going about 330.
300.
Yeah,
I under
anywhere
20
between
miles.
320 to 360 miles.
Now for context, let me tell you the cheapest before I came with my price was 1 silver, 1 copper, and I undercut them by 2 copper.
Alright, I'm back.
Which area we dropping the load off?
You're dropping
Welcome
them
back.
I'm
off
watching you stream right now,
at
Bass,
the
so
port
I can see it.
of Corsaville, right here.
Oh, it's not.
So,
That's not.
quick question.
Still my area.
Alright, just so I know how to plan right now. Assuming we're not getting max.
I assume not.
No, I was going
Probably not.
to. I was going to suggest that we would try for tomorrow, but I'm not sure.
When we have
I'm
north to
free
south,
for
I'll
it.
take
I would
tomorrow.
just need to know now.
Yeah, we have NAS tomorrow, so rather not.
And I have to
Wednesday?
work tomorrow, so not like we can
So,
be on early.
do you need me today?
Well,
at
you
all?
wouldn't need to be here tomorrow, Steve.
No,
That
you
is
wouldn't.
true, actually. Yeah.
Well, I
But,
have to go to NAS.
No.
Well,
Not if you end it before it.
What
Well,
about Wednesday?
Wednesday,
I'm free all week.
I have the exact same schedule on Mondays and Wednesdays.
Oh, and by the way, that's per mile, not per foot.
Oh,
I just looked at it; it's per mile.
per mile. No, we were doing it per
Yeah.
mile.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. I
That's
was
how we
making
were-
sure.
You know, that's
Yeah.
how we calculated it. We started with, so it's 0.9,
Per
right?
foot, what are
Because
you even
I
making
We
remember-
for?
multiplied 0.9
I'm
by
just saying,
300.
I'm going to head off then.
All right.
I'm not going to be
To,
needed.
All right.
to explain my
It's
math
fine.
to you, we multiplied 0.9 by 320, right?
Yeah,
guess
no,
you
your
did-
math is
yeah.
fine. Your math is fine. I came up with the same number, so
288 divided by 10 divided by 10. That's and then times 15. Oh wait,
Yeah.
I'm getting radically different math this time. Hold the fuck up. Let me try this again. Okay, 0.9, right? Times 300. You said 320 miles.
yes,
That's 288 copper.
yes.
Divide that by
Divide
10.
that by
Oh, okay, yeah, no, we're getting a lot. Okay, 2 point. Okay, that's about 3. Let's say 3, round that up, times 15. Okay, yeah, no, I made a big calculation. You're only making 45 gold.
There it is.
There's
Yeah,
the
'cause
there's
this is like 28.8 silver. Then you have to divide that by 10 to get the gold cost.
I rounded it up to 3 gold.
and then yeah,
For
and
simplicity.
then times that by 15.
So unless you,
40
yeah, I know you're
rating.
gonna try to get new customers as you dock in each port to get more and more cargo, but this is
Yes.
just with all the cargo you got
At least
now
with this
from
run,
Claroy, you will make 45 gold, assuming you don't lose the cargo for whatever reason. You know,
And,
storms. Like you
yeah.
know when you play CK2 as Venice, you get an occasionally like a bad event. It's like you fucking lost a cargo ship
Hmm.
minus 200 gold. That
right?
kind of shit, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, that's why I made this calculated. You know, when we stop at every port, find Moco, to at least offset this minor bill.
60 divided by.
And I'd like to say I'd also advertise it to anyone that likes to ferry cargo and persons.
How much?
Not bad
So-
idea.
How
Those
much did
people
it-
are 15 persons with their cargo, or is it just people that has to get out of there with their own belongings, and then few merchants that riding along with their cargo?
I have a question for the captain as first mate.
Oh, by the way, this is gonna take you about 6 days.
So the money you got to pay the crew, right? Did that all come
It's
from the
already
Did that all
Yeah.
come from the stolen Motley Crew money, or was that
Yes.
stolen Motley Crew money plus your own ducats? Because it sounds like you two are both personally also broke as fuck.
They chipped in a very tiny bit, yes.
How much
Yeah.
money do you guys have, like, on hand? Are y'all broke?
Like 12 gold, and I don't know what Bryndal has.
Okay, so y'all are
Hold
broke.
on. I am about to share my personal riches, and it is
Probably like not much.
18 gold pieces, 15 silver pieces, and 4 copper.
Okay, so yeah, y'all some broke bitches.
Why do you think I'm doing this? Otherwise, there's no other way. We're gonna end up paying up for more of these.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
You gotta start somewhere. I know. The hustle. The
Exactly.
hustle begins small.
So
I
those
get
two
it.
dogs-
Listen, we're trying to build something unlike you, who's getting just government handouts.
Look,
free
I
and-
have to save Cadorna. Look, if you had a friend
What?
and that friend was named Luigi
I
Cadorna,
do the
you're
same, but that's
trying
not
to save
my
him
friend.
too.
Better the realm's economy, though. You're just trying to stop the 18th Battle of the Zonza River.
I'm trying to save my friend from the clutches of
And that
an
is-
evil cult.
And that is admirable, but yeah.
I know
Cult?
you're
Oh,
chasing the
you
bag,
mean
and I
Scientology?
respect it. I respect your chase of the bag.
Mhm. Anyway, and if that's everything I can get out of this port, then I suggest I'll bring them all with me, and then I'll introduce them to the captain and the crew,
Let's get that
And
pirate
then
ship
help-
music back up.
and then I'll at least try to help them find out where to store their goods, where to house them, assuming everything is cleaned and well,
All right.
good.
So you're bringing the guys aboard, like, you're loading the merchants' cargo. I don't know if the merchants will actually, like, I'm not an expert on medieval merchants, but I don't know if they go with their cargo when they load it on the ship.
Let's just say they did.
Okay, assuming, fuck it, let's say they do. So these motherfuckers, like all 15 of them, and all their bullshit, loaded onto the ship.
Yep.
Where are we
And they
going?
know the score. We stop at every port, but still, yeah.
What level are you putting their cargo?
The bottom where I can log it in, and well, they'll have it back once they're there. Yeah, just for a measure of security, so they don't steal from each other or some shit. I at least want to give them that guarantee, because it's got a locked door.
Man, there's a lot of ports ahead of you, so do we just want to speed run hitting all these ports?
We could.
Sure.
Alright, first one, Outlay!
So yeah.
I'm gonna have really big problems now.
Why? Oh right, head math.
No. Math is fine.
Start that accounting ledger.
You are all going to be now 6 days ahead of the rest of the party.
Oh yeah, no, we're now fucking with time. We gotta keep track of that now. So don't worry, so long as we keep track of it in a notebook, we shouldn't lose.
Because I've calculated on how fast your ship is, counting on how many miles it can travel per the speed of the ship, and how long it's going to take for you to get there.
And how
At
much
a
cargo is
your ship travels at 2.5 miles per hour. You're traveling 360 miles.
to the next port, huh?
Well, no, that's to the final destination.
Yeah, to the final
Of
destination.
course, Seville. The next port, that's... Hold on, do you want me to tell you how close away the next port is? It is...
Yeah, sure.
Like, 15 miles.
Okay.
So yeah, just 15 miles away is the next port. And then the next port
Givre?
after that... Yeah, no, Outlay.
Hold on.
Oh, Outlay. Okay.
Givre is like
6
20
hours.
miles north of Outlay. Yeah.
That's about 6 hours.
Yeah.
Hmm.
See.
That's fine. I'm just.
In total, you're probably going to be traveling roughly about 7 days into the future.
Right. Can we so speedrun any other?
Which is gonna
further-
really screw something up because you sent them a message 7 days. You'll be sending them a message 7 days ago. And you're
Well,
going to
when
get the answer.
when we start the next session, we start like with the main party. It'll be 7 days behind your
Yeah.
party, but that's again so long as we just keep track of
Yeah,
time.
but the biggest problem is that he used a spell to send you a message, but he's not going to really get the answer until 7 days into the future.
Oh.
Really takes 7 days.
Well, no, that assumes I'm going to be psychically sending him a message back.
Yeah, true enough.
Or pay to get one sent for you.
Like, I haven't roleplayed that out yet, so I don't
I
know
know.
what the group
Don't worry.
response would be.
Just
You know what, let's just assume do we just want to assume that no message is sent and we allow the shipping party to go on its way through all these ports throughout the week and getting all their shit?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, what happens at Altlai? That's the first port.
yeah. I give the same spiel about the 2 coppers less than the cheapest of these. If
Oh,
there's any other.
And ooh, this is beautiful. Because this is this is early capitalism, but it's before global capitalism. All prices are regional. Every sort of region has a different price for shit.
Right.
That is true, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Clairoy, Altlai, and Givre might have one price for shipping, but that'll be different from the
From
cost in Roetle or Monloy. Yeah.
I'll adjust the prices on the way.
I would hope so.
Don't worry, I'm not that dumb.
But for now, you're in the same region, so prices should be pretty much the same.
Yeah. And I give them the same spiel, at this last port, one crier offered 1 silver and 1 copper for passage. I underbid him by 2 copper. I give you all the same offer for a passage or delivery to the northeast. Cargo, I give them the quick explanation for, that those that do travel with cargo they will, while they do pay the same toll, they will have to take care of the tariffs themselves because I'm not paying for them. Or this crew will not be paying for them. They're paying for the voyage and the tariffs.
Well, that's because currently you couldn't pay for them, so
Yeah.
you don't have the funds to.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You need more capital.
Yeah, that's the
We
reason.
need
yeah.
the king's investment, damn it.
Okay, you get an additional 38 people and an additional 20 pounds of cargo.
The monarch doesn't give you money. The monarch gives your company legitimacy because
Exactly. Then the banks will loan us to it.
Yeah,
Those
exactly,
Jewish-
no,
you-
at that
those Jewish
point-
banks will loan us to us finally.
yeah.
But for now, we
the
have to do
Latin
this kind of
bankers,
business.
the Latin bankers will give you money. All the because this
Right.
is we get to deal with medieval Italian bankers. This is gonna rule.
Now this is why we need Virgil. Now let's keep
Medici!
going. So yeah,
Need
it basically
Virgil.
goes like this basically goes like Leroy, right? They got the same spiel, okay, we accept it, we're desperate enough, or I have to go right there, and you're the cheapest, let's go.
So how many merchants sign on to this venture?
You get an additional 38 people and an additional 20 pounds of cargo.
38. Ooh.
Yeah.
Can we calculate it? And I'm not writing this down, so I'd be very glad if you wrote it down for
Okay.
me.
As you know my typing, so don't look at me.
Yeah. No. You know what? Even though I'm not a part of your crew, I will become your accountant.
Thank you.
I'm just keeping the group. I'm keeping the total
Okay.
and
So.
people.
What are the funds you have now in the official company treasury? Is it just 0 gold at the start?
I mean, I
At the
have
start-
13 gold actually.
No,
that's
but
like all we have.
that's on your person. Is it in the company treasury?
Oh no, we have.
Okay.
Treasury is 0
Company
because they-
treasury is 0 gold in the treasury.
Yeah,
Okay.
But technically, I, as the first mate, will do my best to at least, guard it and, what goes in, what goes out.
So you start with 0 gold in the company treasury. At the first town, you took on 15 merchants,
And 200 pounds of cargo.
and this got you
South side of the fort ladder. South side of the fort ladder.
360 divided by 10 divided
Give
by
him like
10.
50 gold.
It was 45. It was 45. I remember now. Yeah. Okay. 45.
Yeah.
So plus 45. I'm gonna put from Claroy, 15 merchants. Plus, okay, so this is also a shorter journey, so you're taking these guys with less mileage too. But by like 15 miles, so 360 minus 15. Times 0.9. No. Divided by times 0.9. Good. Divided by 10. Divided by 10 times. Okay, so again 3. 3 times how many merchants? This time 38.
38.
33 times 38. 114 gold from Alclay. Alright, your finances are cataloged for Alclay. You may proceed to give her.
Anyway, during the journey, I'd like to whisper to the captain.
The captain. Yes, I am the captain.
Maybe you should consider
Yeah,
hiring an
He is
accountant.
the captain.
Yeah, well, anyway, I'm gonna whisper. I knew there's always desperate merchants, but this is kind of easy living, don't you think? Dear
Agree, this
captain?
is unusual.
I wager the one
And
thing
I show him what I wrote down as the calculating how much we're earning at this rate.
I'd wager the one thing your crew needs is an accountant.
Probably.
Yeah.
Would definitely help.
We should have never left Virgil.
Yeah, I could have been your
I don't know
accountant.
what you're talking about. Like, listen, Virgil should just ran after me. Problem solved. Like, you know.
Bitch, I'm not gonna
Don't
run
worry.
it. I'm not gonna run at that speed.
Well, maybe next time, you know, instead of
We're
reading,
making-
you should take a
Captain?
track in high school.
Captain,
Yeah,
we're making a note to hire Virgil when we meet him again.
I agree. I miss Tiny Man. You know.
Tiny man! What are the accounting numbers?
Yeah. Perfect.
I
All
just
right.
slam over the door. Tiny Man, we're losing so much money here. What the fuck?
We're still in the black,
right.
Captain. Very good.
Hold on.
All right.
Hold on, I just
That's
thought of
bad.
something. Baz, you know the YouTube Bread Boys, right?
No.
They do Sun, you know.
Sun.
They do the Crusade ones and whatnot.
They do
They got-
sun? What the fuck do you mean they do sun? What is
No, no.
sun?
The whole big thing is like, son, are you watching Heresy? Unacceptable, pulls out a shotgun.
Oh, that meme? Okay, no, I've heard of that.
Yes, so
I've
they're
seen that
actually called the
meme.
Bread Boys. Like, I imagine like my fucking character just be the father, just going, son, because he always yells no matter what he's doing. Listen, fun fact, they're actually from Massachusetts, strange enough.
Nice. Anyway, now I just go back to doing
Nice.
whatever we
Anyways.
do every time we take a voyage.
On to
And
Giva.
yeah.
Onto what?
Giva. It's the next
Giva.
port.
Listen. Currently, I have the Lazy Town. So you want to be a pirate stuck in my head right now because of this.
Well, we haven't turned to piracy yet.
That's the way.
Maybe that's in the that's what
That's the way out of.
once Virgil shows up, he's like, this merchant shit is good, but have you considered crime?
Have you considered the mafia?
In my home country, half of what we do is crime.
Anyway,
It's like that one Puffington DM thing where he's like the entire town plus the mayor was like, yes, the black market's a great thing.
anyway.
Everyone knows
por
about the black
favor.
market.
All right, what do we get
Por
here?
favor.
Nothing.
No merchants.
No takers.
No takers for this one.
Damn.
Whack, whack.
No traveler. Okay.
All right, on
Right.
I
to
literally rolled double zeros.
Punt. Punt
As we're going to
is-
punts, I turned to Virtual. Really? No merchants? Really?
I even offered the people that wants to travel for a cheap
So-
price.
so-
I answered him, because we don't only
Maybe
take cargo.
next
We also
time
take
don't show up there, smelling like ale with a pair of bagpipes saying anybody want to travel on my boat.
Punt is
I'm gonna
Punt,
take our
by the
mugs of
way.
that ale we opened early last session and go. All right, I'll take a bath.
by the
King
way,
and joke.
I just wanted to say Punt is 40 miles north of Givre. Also, I'm imagining now that Bryndal begins all of his business meetings by walking in with bagpipes.
And-
He just shows up into everyone just playing bagpipes.
And I'll-
Anybody here lessons who want to take a ride on me?
And
I'm
I'll
a singing
go,
giant.
I'll go to Pond and pay my bagpipes at least approachably
This is
and
nice. As the captain, I don't have to do a damn thing. Anyone else is doing the work for me.
and hey, I'm the first
Yeah,
mate.
no, the first mate
anyway.
really is running this bitch. You're just like picking, you're picking your nose in the captain's room while Bryndal is like,
Hey, I got-
Virgil,
Guys.
Virgil. I will come with you this time.
guys, I got the captain as he needs to be. He's big, he's menacing. No one would want to fuck with him if they
No,
want.
Yeah,
he's-
because everyone
he's-
just sees a fucking 8-foot tall
he's-
man with a fucking bloody axe
he's
just
the,
sitting on top of a
he's
ship.
He's the
What do you think
perfect-
no one wants to
he
go on top of the
is-
fuck with this?
He is, for an ambitious first mate, the perfect captain. He is a big, strong, intimidating, and most importantly, dumb.
Hey, at least I'm not lying to him.
Yeah, no, you
Anyway.
like there could be people who could be manipulating him much worse than you are. You're in fact a great friend to Longwatcher.
Anyway, I go to Pond and I listen to the local prices of how.
Listen, I want to go with Virgil this time. I'm going with Virgil. Yeah, I'm going with Virgil. I'm going with Bryndal. I mean.
How many merchants do you
okay.
get in Pont?
Wait, yeah.
One merchant and 100 pounds of cargo.
Alright, one guy.
And he says he's not leaving his cargo.
All right. I'll
Really like. Hey, listen, we don't ask questions.
Alright.
yeah.
this-
I'm just
We
gonna
don't
ask him.
questions. We just tell us
The
where you wanna
only-
go.
The only I want to ask is where do you want your cargo? Like, do you want a room for yourself along with your cargo, or do you want to spend time with your cargo down at the lower decks? There will be sections locked off
The
to you.
farthest away from other people and the most private you can give me.
Okay.
As long as he pays, I don't care.
I'm gonna think. Yeah. If you want it discreet, I'll have to charge a little extra. Just
How
a
much
little.
extra?
Just as. What?
How much extra?
An extra 2 copper. For your eating expenses, I say humbly. But we'll have to go bring your food. Don't worry, we are a reliable crew.
Alright.
I won't send anyone I wouldn't trust. I say, even if I have to go myself.
I'll pay the extra wages for the privacy.
Good man.
Then I shake then I thrust forth my arm and say, then I believe we have an accord.
Alright.
It shakes his
So-
hand.
From this, I've already ran the books on this. From this, you will make 3 gold.
Boys, we're making money here.
Alright.
Yeah.
I mean, we
We're
haven't.
slowly but
we have not
surely
run up-
getting money.
We have not run up the full numbers yet. It could-
Anyway, we also need some destinations for some of these merchants as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, where they
Are they
going?
all going to Corsaville?
Or the other ports.
No, they'll go to Corsaville for right now. Only because
Okay.
it makes it easier for me.
So yeah, just for the sake of simplicity, they're all going to
Conveniently
Corsaville.
going across the village. And
Right.
there was a festival going on there, that's why.
You know, there's something
Anyway,
that necessitates
there-
big economy.
Anyway, during the trips to new and old passengers, I'll go over the same spiel. Like, any trouble between you guys, you answer to the captain, and yeah, the camera just pans over to a
There's just
captain.
Longwatch with a bloody axe just staring at you, midless, just not moving with no
Yeah.
emotions on his face.
Yeah. Every time I do audibly say trouble, you might probably look over like like no words, just
My
look
entire
over.
job
Alright.
is just simply there as a figurehead.
Real quick,
Yeah.
might I say something?
Yes.
So, from Pante, you go to Roetre. Roetre is important because it is the halfway point between Cleroy and Courceville. You have been at sea for about over 3 days, I'd wager, at this point.
I would actually wager a little bit longer than that because of the time
Oh,
to
yeah, all
load
the
the
ta- all the
cargo
stuff,
and
yeah.
talking and.
It's gonna be like
So,
4
like,
days,
like
5 days.
days.
I was gonna say probably going on 4.5, 5 days, give or take.
All right.
Yeah.
Say 5 days.
And you're halfway to your destination, meaning you will start making from this point on only half as much money from each delivery because you're closer to the point.
Right, and I underbid every competition.
Yeah, and you're
of two.
already underbidding these motherfuckers. So
Yeah.
You're making lots of friends.
yeah, no, you are every like guild ship guy
On
in
this side of the
Soissons
on this side of the ocean.
fucking hates you at this point. Like
Who says I'm gonna return
yeah,
to
if you
Soissons
pull
for
if you
this?
pull
We
back
ain't
up
going
to
back.
if you return to these places, there's gonna be some angry like fucking dudes waiting on the docks with fucking like bats and shit, waiting to break your kneecaps. Oh,
I'm just
God.
gonna. I'll just repair my story of last time I was in Vignon.
Last time, Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Anyway, what happens in Roulette?
How many merchants we get here?
We're getting one merchant, and he's carrying a very expensive item. He looks very nervous.
I'm gonna set this spiel like for extra 5 copper will help you assure your safety and the safety of your cargo.
So you're no longer underbidding. You're actually charging more.
No.
They're actually charging more.
Yeah, but just you can get you still pay you still pay the 9 copper, but if you want extra safety, then perhaps 2 silver, and we'll behind you. Like if there's any trouble, we'll help you.
If there's any trouble, I barge in. If there's any trouble, then I will personally deal with it.
Yes.
Well,
That's
you
our,
did- you
that's our
barged in?
security. What?
Yeah, I told you to go with Bryndal a little more on these.
Yeah.
He drops the item that he's
There's
been.
already officers up here, guys.
Yay!
He like drops the item that he was desperately trying to keep a hold of. It
I
falls into
scared-
the floor.
I scared
The
them.
what?
Oh
It falls
God!
into the floor.
Please tell me when you roll athletics and grab that shit.
All right,
Actually, yeah.
I'll try. Yeah, I'll do it. What do I roll?
Athletics.
All
Or
right.
maybe it's
give me-
dex. It's either athletics or dex. What say you, GM?
I'll go with. Well, doesn't really matter.
I already feel mine. Bryndal.
Brindle, please
Quickly.
salvage this.
Athletics.
I rolled a 1. How did I?
18. Ave.
Yeet.
You actually grab the item before it actually hits the ground.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a very large emerald
Ooh.
Say
that
something like,
almost looks completely flawless.
hand it back to me, like, here you go, sir. Like, earn some goodwill. I believe you dropped this, sir.
It looks stolen, isn't it?
Listen, we don't ask questions.
Yeah,
damn
don't.
it.
Oh wait.
We
Yeah,
don't ask
I'm just. Wait,
Yeah,
did he
no,
run?
Hey,
Don't
I'm
Don't ask
walking.
questions.
Question.
Yes.
Anyway, was this payment?
No.
This is the
his
cargo.
Ah.
I when I showed up and said, "Don't worry,
Okay,
I'll
did
deal
he
with it."
run,
The man,
though?
the man freaked
No,
out
he's
at
still there.
Fox Emerald.
Okay, so I'm just gonna ask for specifics. All right, where does it go? Who's gonna take it? Oh yeah. And are you gonna pay the extra for the security? And don't worry, I'll keep this safe for you. And are you coming
It's
with?
going.
It's going up north to wherever you guys are going.
Like, yeah, I always say where we're going, so yeah.
Do you know the Virgil crew? It's supposed to go to them for some weird
It's
reason.
actually going to Barak Doom.
Wait, where's Rakdoom?
I'm just gonna suddenly say to this employer, so this is for my king, to whom I'm going home to, is it?
Not for the king.
Oh, okay, so
Oh,
no,
either which way, we're going that way anyways, Bryndal.
It's in the name of Barak Doom, is it? I like to revert to that phrase.
What was it? How did you rephrase it?
So it's official business to my home country, Barak Doom, is it?
Yes, it is going there.
And you're coming with it, or do I head it to someone?
No, he's definitely going with it.
Okay. I'm not gonna ask to what purpose, but do you want me to keep it safe for you somewhere, locked in the ships tightly, or do you want to keep it yourself and you
You know
want a
what?
private room?
Let's get some
Preferably
Deep
you to
Breaker
keep it
music.
safe.
What?
Preferably
Oh,
you to
hell
keep it
yeah.
safe.
All right. That's 2 silver for the extra security, good sir.
2 silver.
Basically, yeah. Or, well, you know, we can negotiate. You can ask the price down. If it's going to my home
Wait,
country.
you want to charge him 2 silver for him and the item?
No,
I
yeah,
mean, makes sense to me.
yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, because we
Because
got fucking guards, because we're not gonna fucking protect the damn emerald. The guy's so fucking
Yeah,
precious
like-
about it.
like, sure,
Brandon, we can't keep underselling you. Remember, you gotta know the business.
Exactly.
You need to make money,
this
not
is
lose
special
money.
cargo. I tell the customer, this is special cargo, so we'll have to check a little extra. But this is for the security expenses and, well, you know, such and such. But don't worry. I assure you, as my owner, as a citizen of the Barak Doom, I will, haha. I will make
Oh my
sure
God, it's
you
David
and
Copperfield.
I will make sure you and your cargo reaches safe.
1 gold, 5 copper.
So, welcome aboard. I shall keep this.
Wait,
in a
is this
safe
in
spot.
addition to? Is that the
Wait,
money
hold on,
he's
hold on,
paying
we were
for
No,
just
the
this
charging
is
road?
just straight up cost.
Oh, okay.
Hold
Okay,
on,
so
hold
this
on.
is.
We were gonna charge 2 silvers. It was actually gonna be cheaper if we did do 1 gold and 5 copper.
So you said 1.1 gold from this?
Yes.
1 point. Yeah. Cool.
All right, your accounting is your accounting book is updated.
How much?
You gain 1.1 gold from your rat foot.
Per mile.
How?
Oh, per mile?
Yeah, to Barak Doom.
Yeah, that's what we charge. We've been
Oh,
charging
fuck,
per mile,
okay.
guys. What have you been doing?
1.1 gold a mile for this guy. All right. In that case, here, let's see. All right,
Does
1.1
anybody have a wage for like
gold a mile. Let's say
slightly appraised
that's 80 miles.
emerald?
Then
I'd like to.
80,
I don't know what skill that would be.
12,
That's out of curiosity.
Investigation.
We've been charging per mile. Where have you been?
32. No, but you haven't been charging gold per the mile though. You've been
No,
charging
just him,
copper
just
per
this
the
one.
mile.
Yeah, you've been charging copper for a while.
This motherfucker, you're charging gold on the mile, which is a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
I'm making money off of this.
Yeah.
So this is like,
Oh, yeah.
hold on, let me do this again. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40. Okay. Shit, that's like 400.
That's a very expensive.
Like 400
Fair,
miles.
because we're gonna make half our money
Is that
back.
like fuck, is that like 400 miles?
I would say so.
You get 400
Yeah.
gold on this one holy. No, hold on, let me do this again. Let me run the math again.
That doesn't quite sound correct.
Yeah,
okay.
it sounds correct to
Okay,
me.
so 80
course it does.
miles.
It really does.
8.
May I roll an investigation to
Oh,
appraise?
Brandon, we get stuck on.
This is 160.
It's on nature.
240.
Nature?
Nature.
360 miles.
What are you doing? Nature intelligence? I think you're
Yes.
I nat 20.
Yeah, you did.
That's like 380 miles. And
I
you're-
also nat 20.
No, yeah,
I-
no. That's like 380 miles. And if you're
Yeah.
charging gold by the mile, that's
It's 380 gold.
No, it's 300. It's 1.1.
type 1.1. That's 418 gold.
Fucking Brendo, we're
Fucking
gonna.
hell, you swindled that man.
Not
Brendo, we did it.
really.
We did it. We're getting half. We're getting half our investment
They
back.
both
No,
rolled a
that's-
knowledge.
418 gold. That's more than all the money you're making from all the other deliveries combined.
What were you saying?
They both rolled a knowledge nature check. And they both rolled a natural 20. The emerald that the gentleman was carrying is approximately 10,000 gold
Damn.
in value.
He is rich, and he
I'm-
he knows it.
I'm gonna
that motherfucker
take-
can afford to pay that much.
I'm gonna take out a imaginary what was it? One of these magnifying eyes, and I'm gonna say
Quality of this emerald is
the-
extraordinary.
and I'm gonna say this is a hefty and valuable cargo.
I grab the I look at the emeralds. Man, this is probably one of the most finest emeralds and gems I've ever seen.
Like I
So-
said,
so
it is
pure.
completely flawless.
Okay,
it's
real quick,
completely
I need to
pure.
know this.
I'm gonna ask the customer, like, you do know how yeah, I suppose you know how much worth it is. Now I am a man of my word, but I'm afraid that this kind of price range of this level of security you need might be.
We've already agreed on the price.
Yeah, Brenda, I think you know how to business. Once you agreed to your
You
price,
know,
you own up to
An
it.
agreement has
Yeah,
already
yeah.
been made.
Oh, of
Yeah, you
course.
already shook his
You're
hand.
not
and maybe
gonna-
with the-
you're
with
not
the
gonna-
automatic-
You
you're
didn't
not
gonna-
explain
Let
anything else.
I
May
just
I-
bought in looking at and I
Hey,
just
guys,
bought in
no,
looking at
I'm not
the
talking about the
agreement's
price.
an agreement.
I
We already agreed to
I
the price and we're sticking with it.
no, yeah, I'm not gonna change the price. I say to the captain, and but I'm gonna say, but I do believe the value of this gem
It is what it is.
an
but
explain-
unfortunately, it is what
warrants
it is.
at least a little explanation.
You're asking
know,
questions to the guy who's
Brent,
giving you
I look at
480
Brandon. I
gold?
look at Brandon's go. Brandon goes, go put the emerald on the ship. We don't ask questions.
Yes, captain. And then I'm going to go
A deal's a
lock it
deal,
down
we
in
don't
a
ask
secure
You know,
You know
quick
the rules.
quick thinking by fucking Longwatcher. Man would make a much better pirate.
I was thinking the same thing.
He's
Who-
just,
Okay,
who would make it
anyway.
bet-
We're
just
getting
like-
paid anyway. I'm not gonna fuss over
you know,
it.
he's just like, shut
Alright.
the fuck up, just put it on the ship, just put it on the ship, let's go, 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 go.
The
I
funny
just
thing
wanted
is,
to tell the story. I just wanted the story during the trip.
I walk up to Brandon and goes, not now.
the funny thing is Bryndal started out going, we're gonna do everything above board. As soon as Longwatcher joined him on excavations to towns, that went downhill real quick.
Suddenly it's like the secret ingredient is crime.
Haha. Anyway, let's
We
go
don't
to the next
question
board.
it. If we get paid, we don't
Hopefully-
question it.
Hopefully, since
Unfortunately,
nothing's
we're-
happening, hopefully since nothing's happening, we would like to go forth to the next port.
Next board is drop off.
Is it really next month's drop off?
Yeah, pretty much. We sped run everything, pretty much.
Nice.
Can you
Time to
zoom
get paid, boy.
fast, please?
Guys, we're gonna get
Wait,
paid.
what?
You know what that means, Michael? We're gonna get paid. We can finally buy your character.
Fuck you.
Why are you trying to buy, like, to get slaves?
I told you, Baz. We're trying to split me and Michael's character. You get to fuck Michael's character, and I get to go hang out with her. That's all my character wants. Just have a friend.
Why does that require slavery, though?
Not, hey, listen.
It's
Listen, I'm not saying
compensation
work.
slavery. I'm just saying I'm
Not
offering to buy your
slavery, he
services for you.
No. See, it's not slavery. He needs the money
It's
to buy
forced
the things
friendship.
to force the friendship. Yes,
Yeah, it's not slavery, it's forced friendship.
Yeah.
he needs the
I'm paying
profit
her,
to
there's a difference.
buy her love.
I mean, no,
Anyway.
it's actually for bad.
That just sounds like sex work with extra steps.
No,
God.
no, 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 no. Listen. It's not sex first for me. It's for you, though. I just want a friend to hang out and go get ice cream with.
I don't think Rhiannon's a sex worker.
Bess, can you
I mean,
zoom
yours
in
character
on
is
our
better.
current?
She will bite it off.
Yeah,
Hey, listen.
Oh
I
god,
told
she's
you my
like a
character-
yeah, no, she's a.
She's into some kinky shit. There you go, Baz.
Anyway, do we just bypass Montoui and
Do you want to
maybe-
go to Montoui?
I don't know, like
I'll go
what do you
with
say?
Forks.
You can get.
Yeah.
That's up to you and Longwatcher.
We still stick with the stop at every port, I guess, but we gonna look out for any
Alright.
sign of trouble.
What do we get to Montoui?
Bryndal, I was
Nothing
do
here.
some
But a
do some
lot of
reason
shady
cargo.
luck.
I'll stay on the ship.
Can you repeat that last bit?
No customers, no cargo here, but a lot of shady looks.
Right.
Bryndal, we
I
might want to get
guess
the hell out of
our-
here.
And your reputation is starting to precede you.
Oh,
Great.
as being the asshole who undercuts all the local shipping guys.
For
I'm gonna-
basically the entire country.
I'm gonna say it's a one-way trip.
You
After we're done here, we won't ever come back. Come back again.
single-handedly undermined the entire fucking
Country.
shipping industry of this whole country.
For one trip.
Currently, this business, there is like a bunch of like merchant companies with signs saying going out of business due to silver peak merchants.
And while other merchants are getting profit by doing this shit.
No, the merchants are making a killing. It's the shipping companies that are going out of business from this.
Okay. I'm gonna roll performance as we about to leave port. There's a certain song I'd like to play.
This is the conflict between international capital and domestic industry.
Can
This
I
fits into my
roll?
Marxist theories.
Yes, roll your performance.
God damn it, Baz.
Great. He's
Dialectic!
ranting about Marxism again.
Yeah.
Whatever have we done?
May I at
I
least
look-
get
I
to
look at
play the
Brent- I
song?
look at
I
Brent and just back from years
You
ago.
got
Brent,
it.
what the
Music,
hell is
what's the
Every
music? What's I had to pay for
every
my
third
video
key is
too.
out of tune.
Music.
Alright. Steve, can I at least play the song I intended to play?
Play the song.
All right, let me find it real quick.
God.
I also am gonna play the last time on Dragon Ball Z though. Think
Okay.
real quick because you posted.
Oh my god.
I already did though. That's the thing.
Everyone has.
Actually, I'll put it at the very beginning. yeah.
Meanwhile, there's fucking just signs being posted up on all the fucking like ports just saying, if you see this ship, shoot on sight.
And
Hey,
how do I
Brent,
use the
Brent,
how do I use the bot
we
again?
need to
Oh,
become
there
a
it
little
is.
more competitive, by the way. I think undercutting everybody's gonna piss everyone off.
Yeah, no, you've made plenty of enemies
Fury
already.
is on this.
All right, you're playing something
Oh
from the
my
Sea of
god,
Thieves
you
soundtrack.
cocksucker.
Let's paste that shit because it is the official music that you are playing for this scene.
Can I beg for please a reroll?
Oh wait, you rolled? Oh,
I
You
rolled and I
rolled
failed.
terrible.
oh. So
And I'm
you
begging
go,
for a
Guys-
reroll.
You go to it like apologize to the people. Here's with the performance, and it just sounds like shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
All these people are throwing tomatoes at you, and you're like, "Come on, one more time, please."
Yo,
Yeah,
do it again. Do it again. Watch me
Alright.
fucking crits in this next one.
Probably.
He won't crit.
He did before.
He has.
No, he rolled the
It
exact
still
same.
sucks.
Alright, I'm just fucking off that part.
You're just leaving. You get run out of town by an angry mob
Basically.
from your shitty concert.
Do you want me to explain how it actually sounds?
Please play the actual. Let's get the.
No,
actual...
I'm not gonna play the actual song. It's kind of like someone playing Rock Band for the first time on Expert,
Ooh.
but actually managing to pass the song. So it's the correct note every like 3 notes or 4 notes.
Yeah.
This is what it sounds like.
Anyway, let's go to next port. Let's go, please.
I couldn't listen to that for too long. That was fucking awful. Okay, we're continuing on our journey. We go now to the next port.
Also, your stream ended.
I know, because I don't need to have it up anymore. But the next
We
port.
finally reached our destination.
No, there's one port before there, and that is Clevilesi, yeah. Anything in Clevilesi, or is it still fucked?
Still the same.
Okay, so he gets run out. Are you gonna even try, or do you look over the bow of your ship and you already see like the angry mob assembled, ready to run your ass?
As soon as you start to dock your ship, you see angry folks on both
I'm being
sides
yelled
of the
at.
dock.
Okay, I'm just gonna go ask these people. Do I even need to say who we are?
I think they know.
Mob mentality in unison. They all say, "We know exactly who you are."
Then I bid you adieu.
Adieu,
Because,
goodbye.
because we're not looking for trouble. Otherwise, we're not looking to make a massacre.
The ship
We're
just turns around.
nah. We just keep going since we already have our cargo. It seems.
And all right, now you finally make it after, at this point, probably over a week of sailing.
Lord.
You get to Corseville, and here's the money you have made. You have made in total, adding
Minus
this
one
up.
person.
Yeah, and this is not per person. This is the treasury, which means this has to be either kept with the treasury or divided between the two of you personally.
Right.
40.
Remember, the one person is going all the way
Yeah,
to,
no. Yeah, I know. That's,
okay.
I'm
Para
not factoring
Doom,
that
yeah.
in. You
Okay.
make here about 162 gold pieces.
Currently for our treasury, but
Yes.
yeah, for both of our expenses, as we need it. For the ship and crew.
So yeah, you
Well,
have made, that is the treasury. Congratulations. What's the name of your merchant company?
Silver Peaks Merchant Company.
Congratulations, congratulations, Silver Peak Merchant Company. You have 162 gold pieces in the company treasury.
I'm
Now-
pissing off a lot of.
Yeah, no, you've
Huge.
upset. You're not going to go back. They're not going to give you business ever again.
Maybe
Might.
swap
I'm
talk
back.
anyway.
I've returned.
But
They might give you business
So you
again.
might
but
have to find-
basically
you might
did
have to
alienate
find-
a whole
yeah.
country.
you might have to find new business practices. But
We
yeah,
basically put our swap on.
I look at Bryndal when we're like alone. I was like, Bryndal, we may want to, change up the
Even-
business tactics. Because this whole undercut is not going to really work. We can't even get to port.
Of course, I'll go for fair prices along the ship lanes from now on.
yeah.
Especially if
But
we're getting
we
into the
do have-
Empire. Because we're travel crashing
course.
there.
Of course, but it's not like we're gonna ever come back to Soissons now, are we?
Fair enough.
You can't really say that because you might pick up a passenger that wants to go back south.
All right,
Um,
then
Okay,
we'll
what we
make
do
it.
is we just have our
we'll
passengers
at least
sign
be- we'll at least give them the
form of
courtesy.
consent. If
If
anything
we-
happens to them while on the trip, when they get to port, not a problem. If you
Yeah.
happen to die,
by the way, I would like to
Anyway, I'm gonna say to the captain, at least we'll give him the courtesy to tell every port every time we go back. We're not gonna pick any more. We're just delivering. Just to not upset them anymore, shall we say?
you are close to
but
the
now when
border
we get the
now, by way.
Empire territory, we have
Mhm.
to change up our strategy a little bit.
Yeah. I'm
Because as
gonna.
much as like a good challenge, I don't think it's fair if we have the entire port ganging up on us.
Yeah, but
No,
that-
no,
on
no.
a
See, the
laptop
thing
we
is
have, we
it's
had that
not
app.
just that port. It is basically the entire port. All the ports of that entire country.
are
If you
hostile.
underbid the entire country.
Buy 2 copper.
all the way up it.
Yeah, you went up the coast for a week. There was an entire week where no business like ship guy in that part of Soissons made any money because of these two assholes
underbidding
the
them
fucking
by
price.
copper.
And the
My
best part
underbidding
about
by-
it, we scored a massive deal worth over 400 gold.
Yeah, no, you
Guys,
like
It
I like
works
to
at
say-
least.
I like to say, if we go
We
to
all
the
hate
Empire,
that
I'm
it
gonna
works.
tell it. I'm gonna go to the tavern, and then I'm gonna tell it how I underbid Soissons by 2 copper. And if
How-
they don't
I
believe
can't-
me, go say it
how-
down to Soissons and ask them.
how I undermined the Soissonian economy by
By
2
Bryndal.
copper.
It's like that. Hold on. This is like the entire GameStop where we just undermine the entire economy and everyone's struggling. to
GME is back up to
It's back!
194.
Wait,
Woo! To the
out
moon.
of game, I've destroyed an entire. I've destroyed an entire world economy before.
John's like, this is just an average Monday for me.
Order to, you want me to explain to you how I did it?
No, anyways.
I have a question
Maybe.
for the party.
Of course.
Are we stopping for the night in Corseville? Because you have reached the end of the first leg of your journey. From this point onwards, you are going into
How
the
much?
port.
Out of curiosity,
you are going
how much
into
money
the-
have we made so
You
far?
have made
Baz?
162 gold pieces.
Okay.
You are at this point entering into the imperial territory of. You're going into Frisia.
Okay.
So you get a chance with some guys who have not worked with you that maybe you won't piss off. Remains to be seen, though.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's true.
It would be one hell of a story to tell in a tavern later in the next country.
But
I'm
Yeah,
going
you ever
to
heard the
murder
story
them.
how us two destroyed an entire
But
nation, nations for an entire week?
are we stopping here at Corseville?
What does that
That
I'm
sounds
happen?
going
like a
to
good-
murder
good
Durin
idea.
in his sleep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
Players'
right.
Good idea.
actions.
Can I?
We
what
might
did you say?
we might as well sell we might as well sail unless there's any takers to go to the Empire at a normal price.
Well, by the time you unload everybody and all their cargo, you're down a day.
I just want to know when to stop the recording.
I was gonna say right here is actually
Yeah,
great.
like this is actually a pretty good spot. Right
All
up this
right,
up.
I'm
Yeah.
ending the recording. It has been a good day, I reckon.
Next time on.
Well, no,
next
it
time
has
on
been.
Dragon Ball
Yeah,
Z.
no, it has been an
Oh my-
interesting day, I reckon, for the or an
It's-
interesting
it's
week
gonna
overall for the Silver
there's
Peak
gonna
Merchant
cir-
Company.
There's gonna circle around rumors of the singing giant undercutting the entire
Hopefully,
Soissonian
hopefully
coast.
Next time on Dragon Ball
hopefully
Z,
next time we
Max-
pick up with the
Hold on,
main
hold on,
quest
hold on,
line.
hold on. Hold on, boys. I got one.
Hopefully.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z, will Max actually show up for a D&D?
Yeah, will Max show up?
Will the server?
If he
will the
doesn't,
Singing
I
Giant piss off
withhold the
the
right
Empire
to
and
murder
be
his
right there this time to get
I
the
yeah
blood
no, you're like
in
no,
the
I
Home
would.
Kingdom.
You're gonna
Tune
do
in
like
next
an
week to
honor
find
killing.
out.
It's not even
I'm
going to be an
Bryndal
honor
and
killing.
Longwatcher.
It's just going to be
Coming
like,
soon to
well,
you, you,
if his
two
character
loves
is no
flavor.
longer alive, then he doesn't
Oh,
need to
fuck
show
that
up to
called.
sessions, which means we can
Alright.
play without him.
I'm gonna stop the recording on that note.
What is
Good
that
shit.
called?
We are live.
I go over to the captain and I nudge him to get his attention.
Well, yeah, can I help you? I was also reading the maps and charts and things like that.
I go, if we ever to return this country and we need to get back to his graces, I suggest we hunt all the pirates down and say it's pro bono as penance for what we did here.
If we were to hunt pirates, I would not come back here for a while. At least until hopefully maybe they forget about us.
Can I?
Seriously doubt their long-term memory being that faulty. And at least we get to keep the pirate cargo, but keep the word pro bono. Like, we don't expect the payment from their king or Dutch. Yeah.
Fair enough, but whatever you do, don't
What?
sing that song again when we're near port. I'm for
I'm
your
gonna say
appreciation
screw.
gave every local
I'm gonna
child
say
in
screw you, and I
already is nightmares.
say screw you, and I attempt the song again.
Can I get a real quick clarification on my
Oh my
headcanon?
fucking god, it's not even better.
Can I get a clarification on my headcanon?
Wow. Huh, okay, that.
What's your headcanon?
Look at what I said.
I don't log down.
Headcanon Longwatcher doesn't understand Bryndal's Latin turns of phrase.
Like he says like pro bono, and that just completely goes over Longwatcher's head.
I mean, to be fair, I'm still saying partition in terms of.
Yeah, no, he still doesn't know the difference between petition and partition. He gets to Lubtao where they're talking about the partition of their country, and he calls it the petition of Lubtao.
No,
Just
yeah. No.
reverse the two.
Anyway, I was gonna say like we'll hunt down the pirates to gain their favor again, but yeah, to no reward other than to keep the loot we took off the pirates.
Yeah.
That's my
We just
suggestion
take
to
the
at
loot
least.
to anywhere but there.
Yeah,
No,
if
different.
only
Just
if we
make
have
who's
to
lost.
only if we have to return, we have to at least to gain their good graces.
You have to
I
do
suggest that action.
rep grind. You have to do.
They got you rep crown up too, God.
And hopefully the merchants might like us again.
No, the
You really
merchants
want-
already do like you because you offer them cheaper prices. It's the
Oh.
It's the
shippers.
it's the labor boys.
It's the shippers who don't like you because you took all of their business. The merchants are very happy with you for offering them better prices.
It'd be really funny. It'd be funny if we come back. And
You're
fucking-
undermining labor in the region, not capital.
Hold on. It'd be really funny. We leave. We come back 1 year later, and because we took all the trade and because we undercut everybody for 1 week, the entire country has turned communism. They just got rid of everything simply because
They fucking killed all the merchants who worked
for
with you.
1 week.
I mean, no, hey, it's the French. Like the fucking bread price drops by a cent, you just deck the nearest cop.
Anyway,
It's like that one time there was like a weird communistic.
At
cult
least-
in
at
medieval
least-
time. I'll send you the video later,
at
guys.
least if we have a hand in making the oceans more safe for the for the proletariat. If we was using your terminology, Basilius, then
Hey, Vasilius doesn't exist in Shurkop, not Shurkop, in Bryndal's
And
mind.
jerk, it does not exist in jerk. I wouldn't hope he would be a jerk off.
right, Virgil then. But anyway, at least then the common worker would appreciate it if it was a sleeping giant that did undercut them, but came back after some time to rid of all the pirates along the lane, making it more safer to travel for the common man without expectation of payment for, shall we say, forgiveness. Then that might conclude our little disagreement, shall we say.
Great going. We'll keep that in mind when the time comes.
Great.
Is that the
Then
end of
yeah.
Now, if you excuse me, I need to go have our other friend continue with his lessons on how to drive the ship. Excuse me, Bryndal.
And with that, we'll end the scene.
I
Yeah.
walk out